Today, Kevin and I are going to be trying the Via Emilia. These are Italian Gelato Macarons. This box, I found it in Walmart in the, there is a they have the bakery. And in the larger Walmart, in the next town over, they have a freezer, a special freezer section.
Just for bakery items.
Just for bakery items. So like if you're interested in getting those Friendly's birthday cakes or the Friendly's ice cream cups, that's where these are. If you've seen the Reese's cakes or the Oreo cakes, that's where this was. We don't have one of those at our Walmart, do we?
No, matter of fact, I don't think they sell those. They do sell some of those cakes, but they're in the where the ice cream stuff is.
Right. We don't have a special freezer with doors.
Yeah.
In the frozen, and I mean in the bakery part.
No, it's just in where the ice cream is. It's where they stick the cakes and stuff like.
So I didn't even look at the price. If there was a price tag on these, I did not know it until we got home. Yeah, and I was shocked. This box was $20.97 at Walmart. Basically $21 for these macarons, which really surprised me, but that's how much they were.
These they don't have a cream in the middle. They're supposed to have an actual gelato,
right?
Which is different.
It's 20.88 ounces, so you're paying $1 a piece, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're paying $1 per. Decadent bite of French-style macaron filled with creamy Italian gelato in 6 flavors: chocolate, hazelnut, lemon, pistachio, raspberry, and salt caramel.
I'm just grabbing that.
So, do you want to try the chocolate first?
Whatever.
Let's try the chocolate
I'm
first.
assuming that would be the darker brown.
I think so.
Do you want half?
Yeah. Okay, it says these are all 100 calories for 2.
Oh, that's all.
Yeah.
Pretty nice. If you've never had a macaron, they're really good. They're almost, they kind of remind you of a really gooey cookie texture.
This says GMO free, no artificial flavors. Product of Italy. It says wait 5 minutes before eating, which we have.
Yeah, take them out of the freezer and just let them sit.
Yeah, I just let them sit on the counter. You know.
That one was good. It's a little bitter, like bitter chocolate dark, but it's not like, ooh, that's bitter.
I didn't think it was. I didn't think it was bitter. I think the texture is it's a delicate texture. It's very light.
Like I said, it kind of reminds me of a gooey underbaked cookie.
I thought it just...
or a gooey cake, or a gooey brownie. That texture is kind of that sticky kind of...
To me, it's just lightly sweet.
And it's very lightly sweet. Yeah. I like the gelato, though, because it's different than just a cream.
Let's do the green. Because I'm assuming that's going to be pistachio. Yeah.
That's what I would think, too.
Kevin's not the biggest fan of pistachio.
It's okay. It can come off as very earthy.
Now you have to admit,
it's okay.
It's very light.
Oh yeah, it's very light flavor.
And
I mean, you know it's pistachio, but that earthiness is not really strong.
But no, not at all. It actually tastes more like almond and less like pistachio.
Yeah, and I really like the gelato in the middle because it's very cold, like it should be, but it's also very, very creamy.
Yes.
It's smooth. I like
but
that.
Truly, that tastes more like almond than pistachio.
I get almond, but I also get a little bit of that pistachio too. So
okay, let's do the lemon.
I'm guessing yellow.
Yeah. Well, we were right about the pistachio being green. The thing is we could have this tray.
Oh, I could easily eat like 10 of these. I love the lemon.
I do too.
It is a strong, like, not tart, but there's a little bit of tartness there.
It is as strong as it's as strong as a lemon frosting.
Yeah, frosting is what I was thinking.
And that's how sweet it is. It's sweet and strong like lemon frosting.
Yeah, but you get a little bit of zing in the background. Just like a little bit on the back that comes through. Just a little zing.
It's delicious.
Yeah, it's really nice. Okay. It's very refreshing almost.
Raspberry. I'm trying to do the obvious ones. It's very pretty.
You know that's raspberry the moment it touches your tongue.
I think it's delicious.
Yeah, I love the textures.
It's not as it's a strong raspberry, but it's not as strong as like when you buy raspberry jam. And of course, you don't get any seeds or anything like that with it. You just get a nice. It's a sweet raspberry flavor. So it's more like it's like natural raspberry, but it's sweet like a candy, but it's not too much. You know, usually when you buy raspberry jam, there's a little bit of an edge to it because it's so strong.
Yeah, this is all sweet.
This is all sweet. It's delicious. Okay.
I would think the lighter one would be hazelnut, but I could be wrong. It's hazelnut and caramel.
I would think the light one would be caramel, but I could be wrong.
Let's just go for it.
So we have hazelnut and caramel.
Salted caramel.
Okay. That's hazelnut.
Really strong. That's why I was right.
I'm always wrong. I'm used to it. It's okay.
That's a nice hazelnut, but it's that's like the hazelnut you get from Germany and stuff.
It is strong. Hazelnut. Yes, it is super
like
strong.
You're eating an actual nut.
Yes, that is not American hazelnut. Yeah, American hazelnut, they like water it down or something.
That really sweet.
Yes, this isn't that. This is
very
nut.
Nutty.
Very, very nutty hazelnut.
It's funny how they made the hazelnut really, really strong, but the pistachio, they lowered it. So it's funny.
But you're grateful.
I'm glad. Yeah, I would definitely rather not have a really strong pistachio.
So this last one's going to be the caramel.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's 100% salted caramel.
It's so good.
And it almost to the point of being that scorched sugar flavor.
Yeah, it honestly tastes like it tastes like brown sugar. Yeah, it tastes like it's caramel. It's perfect.
And it does have that. It's not salty, but it's salted caramel. You know, it's not. You don't get the salt from it, but it does taste like a salted caramel.
All of these are good.
They're all good.
There wasn't any that was bad.
Yeah, and I love the texture of all of them.
For $20, if you're having a get-together at your house, if you want something impressive, if you have one of those tiered trays, which I do, one of those 3-tiered trays, where they get progressively smaller, you could build it up like a Christmas tree for $20, and that's going to be impressive. I like these quite a bit.
And people will like them if they try them.
They can pick out what they want.
Like I said, they kind of remind you of this underbaked, like cake kind of texture, but they're thicker than that. And they're not gritty, sugary.
No, they're not gritty at all.
They're kind of gooey.
They're very delicate.
And then the inside with these, since they're gelato, they're cold. That ice cream kind of texture.
Yeah, and this is something where you wouldn't have to prepare if you're having people over. Like if you knew, okay, we're going to be eating in 10 minutes. Well, then just take them out of the freezer, put them on your tray, and they're going to be fine because they're not going to last very long. People are going to take them.
Yeah, because we've had these probably
they've been out
10
for
or 15 minutes, and they're not melty
no, they're fine. So I would like to know which is your least favorite and which is your favorite.
My least favorite is probably the hazelnut.
Okay.
Or the chocolate.
The chocolate was kind of plain.
But it was a little darker.
Bad.
It was a little darker for me because I got a little of that bitterness from.
Okay.
So probably the chocolate would be my least, and then it would be hazelnut as second least. Beyond that, it kind of shifts where the other ones are kind of pistachio would kind of be in the middle. My favorite, I think, is going to be the lemon one.
Oh, okay.
I really like that really fresh burst of like.
No,
lemon
it's good.
flavor.
Like I
Really
said,
good.
lemon frosting. So my least favorite is going to be the hazelnut.
Yeah.
I like the hazelnut, but it has more nut and less sweet.
Right.
So for me, that's
Very strong.
Yeah, I want it to be sweet. So the hazelnut's probably going to be my least. Although I still like it, and I think they did a good job.
Yeah,
with
it's
it.
still. I mean,
it's
I would
still
still eat
really
it.
good. Yeah. And then, but somebody has to come in last.
Right.
You know, that's life. And then my first.
Raspberry.
Well, it's between the raspberry and the caramel.
Yeah, that's what I would have
the
guessed for
caramel.
you.
Yeah, I really like how it's ultra sweet.
Well,
So,
caramel was my number 2. So
yeah, so I'll probably say caramel number 1 and raspberry number 2. But
something had
all
nuts
of
in
them
it
are
because
good.
I'm getting little pieces of nuts in my teeth.
Oh, okay.
Apart from the hazelnut. I'm
Probably
guessing.
because it was strong.
Mhm.
But do I think this is worth it? Yeah, I do. Just
If
be
you're
prepared.
willing to, yeah.
Yeah, be prepared. It's going to cost you $21, but I do think they're worth it.
But I think macarons in general are expensive to make and expensive to sell. They're not cheap. You
And
you
they're
can't buy
not
them.
easy. They're not. There's something that's not necessarily easy for you to do yourself. You know,
Right.
a lot of things you can do yourself. You can do these, but it's not an easy task.
No.
So sometimes it's best to just go buy it.
Yeah, I'm just saying that they're not cheap anywhere. They're always. I mean, not super expensive, but they're always a little more expensive than just like cookie.
Right, exactly. So I will have a picture for you at the end. I hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.